Nate is a senior youth ministries major. Details from a fellow student who nominated Nate for the Overcomer Award wrote, "I met Nate at the IT desk on the second floor of the alumni building my first semester on campus. We discovered we were both missionary kids, both under parents working with Baptist World Mission, both bilingual, and both carrying a heart passionate for the mission field and for the gospel that transforms lives. Our friendship continued, though our schedules were vastly different. Me fulfilling all sorts of business class requirements while Nate prepared further for the ministry. Over time, in a long conversation with my mom one evening, I was shocked to discover that Nate's dad was battling with very serious cancer while his son was here continuing school. The thing that has always impacted me the most is how Nate admires his father for, quote, always having a smile and soul-winning spirit even in the face of difficulty, end quote. I've never met Nate's dad, but I do know Nate well. And to me, Nate is the one I admire for the smile on his face in the midst of trials. I would never have guessed about the struggles his dad was facing or the turmoil his family was going through by the attitude I always found Nate to possess. He could choose to be bitter or angry with God and to shut out the world while focusing on himself and the unfairness of life. But instead, Nate has chosen to be grateful to God for the amazing parents that God has provided to raise him on the foreign field and to use his life as his father has, dedicated solely to winning others to Christ. Nate stops at nothing to reach out and to be a blessing to others. His passion for his studies, friends, sports, and spiritual life has been a huge inspiration and challenge to my own life. And I hope and pray that God would give me the grace to live as Nate has one day, if the Lord ever saw fit, to place such a circumstance in my life." And there are many in the student body who have immediate family members who are struggling, and many of you are also testimonies of God's enabling grace. But Nate, your example to all of us as colleagues and friends here in the university family is a blessing. I was thinking this morning, the storm in the Sea of Galilee, Christ was at rest. The disciples were the ones who were distraught. But by God's grace, because Christ is with you, you're a disciple who is at rest in the midst of the storm, trusting in Christ, as your family is. Many adults fail in that, but God has given you grace and has taught you through the ministry and example of your parents as well. You've looked through your troubles past yourself, and you continue to minister to others